What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome to the finale for Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe. And if you want to catch up on the journey so far, and want to watch the rest of the Let's Play before you hop into the finale, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole playlist down there in order for everybody. So, last episode, we found out Flemeth is actually Mythal, and her and the Will of Sorrows told us somewhere we can find a high dragon to fight his high dragon. Gotta go to an altar of Mythal and fight a guardian in combat. Apparently with super high stakes. If we beat it, it will fight for us, and obviously if we don't, it'll just kill us. Does not have orders to let us live. Rip the world if we die, I guess, and rip Mythal's servants, since we're now bound to their will. She also took the old god's soul from Kieran, too. Which is probably a multiple-year phase of plan, right?
I can feel it.
Probably why she sent Morrigan with the warden all the way back in Dragon Age Origins.
Out here but wilderness.
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out.
Great arena for a dragon fight.
There it is.
The altar, he means, not the dragon. Presumably.
This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far, call to me, and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice. But this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her. Then one day she disappeared and they had no one to speak to.
Would it be better if we left, my dear?
No, definitely stay. I'm here, Flemeth, just as you told me. If I must master a dragon to fight Corypheus, then send it.
Considering she can turn into a dragon, I'm surprised she wouldn't come get some herself. Try and give this dragon some respect as the guardian of Mythal. I'm not going to use my ultimate on it. Still making very good progress killing this thing. Good thing bound to Mythal now as well.
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
Now we need only find Corypheus.
I expect, given everything everybody said about him, including Solos, he'll probably find us, right? Gods don't fall gracefully. Be like a petulant child. Flipping the board is what he said, so I'm sure he'll find us. Back to Skyhold. Yeah, I was about to ask if that dragon was like bound to Mythal now, but it seems like it's a single use kind of thing. But I guess in a way it is kind of hers, which makes sense because the old gods did have dragons. Like all the Pantheon had dragons, which is what the original archdemons are. So I guess that is just Mythal's dragon, but it's not an archdemon because Mythal wasn't doing the whole thing with the blight experiments and things like that. That's probably just her high dragon. It was called Mythal's protector, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I wanted to save my tier 3 ability for Corypheus. We're gonna send him to hell in like 0.3 seconds. Like the bitch he is. Give him the disrespect he deserves. Doom upon all the world. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Complete any important tasks before beginning this operation.
Did you find what you need, Inquisitor?
I certainly hope so.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Corypheus.
He did that? But why?
Either I close the breach again, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now, before it's too late.
One final challenge, right? That's flipping the board. Give me what I want, come fight me so I can take it, or I'll just end the world anyways. Really good music, by the way. Goated composer they hired for this.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish. I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall. You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
You're not proving anything by talking.
not the only one who has a pet.
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing! You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
I'm not gonna feed him to himself just yet. That's why I'm not gonna feed his liver to himself yet. Oh boy, that hurt. That stung a little.
Look at you, a Soparati, nipping at the heels of your betters. You are nothing. All you love will be ground. If you desire death, you shall have it.
That almost certainly did not hit me.
Enough! I will destroy you where you stand.
He was taking that like a champ. We were proven who's worthy of godhood here. He runs a lot for a god. Potions already. Doing a lot of damage to my companions, I guess.
If you desire death, you placed your bet on the wrong champion, Chantry Mage. You are a fool.
And you are a relic.
Enough!
Best forgotten.
I will destroy you where you stand.
Dragon just die.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
I agree about the ending here part. Now I'm gonna feed his own liver to him. Now we're gonna show him all about the Artificer specialization.
The breach is getting bigger!
So it is! Kill him before he destroys the veil!
Yeah, coward fuck.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
Into the fade.
Not so sure about sending him off into the Fade. I think it might have been better to just put an end to him. Give him an opportunity to come back there, really, but it'll do. Iconic and ironic that we broke his jaw when he liked the sound of his own voice so much. Took away his ability to speak.
Solus?
The orb.
I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes. I want you to know you shall always have my respect.
Inquisitor! Are you alive? Then it's over. How lovely. And you survive. Thank the Maker.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Not supposed to happen this way, huh? I guess once we're done with the wrap-up portion of this, I'll explain what he means by that, in case you haven't played Veilguard or Trespasser. I'll let this pan out first, though.
A moment, my lord.
Can we talk about how unjustifiably
Agents have
foul the
found no
music
trace
is?
of Solus. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Why would he just leave? Something must be wrong.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
I don't see what the fuss is about. Corypheus needed to be stopped.
Ever the
And
humble
you are
man.
the one who stopped him. Previously, you were an upstart, nothing more than a leader of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A magister and a darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Right, so before we make the rounds, essentially what's going on there is Solus is Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, the elf that betrayed the elven gods and sealed them all behind the Fade, and this was all his plan and machinations. So he was the one that gave the orb to Corypheus, and what he wanted to have happen was he wanted him to activate the orb at the conclave, kill everybody there to destabilize the region, but he had hoped that the explosion would also kill Corypheus. That was his game plan. Have Corypheus charge it up, have him assassinate all the leaders of humanity to destabilize the region, and then have Corypheus kill himself in the blast, so he could then take the powered-up orb and bring back the Elven Kingdoms and sunder the veil, which would result in demons and a lot of dead humans and children and women and even the Dalish and the regular elves. But it would return his people back to their former glories. That was his whole intention here. Obviously, Corypheus didn't die. We intervened with all of that, and then we ended up with the anchor. The sky was torn open, but not completely open. And so then he decided to stick around and fix it. But obviously his intention was for us to kill Corypheus there, and then he would take back the orb. That was his intent for all that. We just kind of thwarted it by accident. And his improper planning and bullshit sense of pride didn't allow him to see the fact that maybe Corypheus would live and it wouldn't go his way. Which is a big problem with Solus in general, is his pride and his ego, making him believe that he knows best when he doesn't. He thought he knew best when he was sealing all of his people behind the veil in the first place, which decimated Arlathan and took away elven immortality. He thought he knew best when he was bringing the orb back and letting Corypheus have it. That ended up in loads more death. He was wrong when he thought it would kill him, and then he was wrong when he thought he could get it back. He is always wrong, but always thinks he's right and knows best. No matter how many times he takes the L, he will always see himself as knowing how to get the W.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
I can scarcely believe it.
The conclave, Haven.
That was a bad
It
laugh.
seems so long ago. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
My Inquisitor hit him with the ha 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 ha.
Our soldiers put their trust in you, Cullen. I appreciate everything you've done.
I should be thanking you.
Hardly.
You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I can't wait to mingle with all these nobles that didn't give a shit about me before we won. Now they all of a sudden were like fucking smoked salmon.
Help stop an ancient Magister Darkspawn. Not every Warden recruit gets to say that. Thanks to you, I do.
I suppose we'll never know if it makes him briefly killable, because we sent him to the Fade. Instead of just offing him, we put him in the Fade. We should have chopped his head off. But I guess the Fade is a different kind of prison, right?
We couldn't have done it without you.
You've done enough for me. Forget the flattery. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
I think he'll try extremely hard to atone for his sins. Varric, you have some new stories to tell.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. I'm thinking, this shit is weird. The Inquisitor's Rebellion story. What do you think? It's a working title.
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the Free Marches as soon as I get back.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
Very true.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
How was that good in any way, Bull?
We all walked away. Chantry folk are picking up what's left of Corypheus with a dustpan and a pastry scraper. It's weird. I joined the Inquisition under orders from the Ben Hathrath and stayed because Corypheus was an asshole. Now that it's done, I've got no orders. For the first time in my life, I can go wherever I want.
Got anywhere in mind?
If it's all the same with you, I'm pretty good right here. Anyway, the only place I'm going tonight is back for more drinks. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
Or at least he's not drinking the Canary gasoline like he made us drink after our dragon kill.
So many people died. More still are hurting. They need help. It seems wrong to celebrate, but I want to. The part of me that's me needs to, after all this. The servants are drinking. Some of them are drinking while lying down.
Do you have any interest in joining them?
I don't know. Not now. It makes things more complicated, and I'm not ready. Someday. Maybe. What happens next? Where do we go?
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Thank you for helping. There's no way Josephine is still working. This girl still has the fucking notepad out.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's Herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Couldn't it be his will and our effort? Perhaps miracles need a little help.
Well, what's the friggin' point of them then? Ugh, you sound like a sister. I guess you'd know by this point. Seems like you did it right, mostly.
I think it went quite
Still
well.
some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
This is home, if you'll have it.
Shut at you. I cry, I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that.
Probably hasn't had a home in a long time, right?
Raise them for winning. Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
The general idea.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything, such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. this is your influence.
Admit it, you're having a ball.
I don't trust camaraderie, all these people smiling, buying me drinks. It's unnatural. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
I appreciate everything you've done for us.
So you should. Being appreciated is a nice change of pace, though. I'm also pleased to come out of it alive. I wasn't expecting that.
You thought you'd die?
Didn't you? The hero dies in all the best stories. Anything else just sounds so implausible.
I think I'm the hero, Dorian, not you.
Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
And speaking of people with shit in their pants, I'm sure Mother Giselle is too.
Ugh, I should never have hired a new caterer so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite
Put the notepad down, woman. Go get a drink.
Drinks, I'm not sure about them.
If you don't pause for a moment, your heart is going to stop.
At least I'd be spared another incident. What a disaster. So many was late, the invitations to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Thedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
The main storyline in this game is absolutely fantastic. I wish that they had streamlined this more with not so many side areas to explore, because every single main quest in the game is fantastic. It's all the side stuff that gets a little dry.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
I must remember to thank her for the trouble.
She's been craving the cakes from Madame Lucien's shop for months. This celebration gave her the perfect excuse. To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
What's important is that you're here with me.
There was a moment after the orb exploded. I thought for certain you were dead. I prayed, don't take him from me, not after all we've been through. And then I saw you through the smoke. Sometimes the Maker is kind. I have news from the sequester. I believe the Chantry intends to name me Divine very soon. If that happens, I have decided to accept. I wanted you to know.
That's wonderful news. You'll be an excellent Divine.
I'm glad you believe so. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand, the chosen of Andraste, proven in the eyes of all Thedas, and you are the man I love. How did that happen, I wonder?
It's my charm and winning personality, of course.
So much to do, my dear. Elections for Grand Enchanter must be held, and many of the circles lack even interim First Enchanters. It will take time, and it may not be possible to restore the history that was lost, but we will reinstate the circles. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
I'm too preoccupied contemplating what comes next.
It's always wise to plan ahead, my dear, but you mustn't worry yourself into an early grave. Go mingle. The night is still young.
We handled Corypheus, I think we can handle some worrying.
A moment before you go. There's something else I wanted to say.
Oh? Lead on. What's this about?
Everything is about to change. I could be named divine any day now. You will be pulled in 100 different directions.
Cassandra.
No, it's fine. I simply wanted to steal a moment, while I still can.
What do they say in Game of
Said that
Thrones?
Corypheus
Duty is the
woke
death
after
of
his
love.
long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, but a new war rages in the shadows. Gaspar, it seems, has learned his lesson well. Even the elves have no rest, with Briala's uprising rocking the empire to its core. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse? 1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Cassandra as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she immediately enacts reform, a new Templar order, and a new circle of Magi. The Seekers of Truth are rededicated to their purpose of protecting the innocent. A proclamation of support for the Inquisition is issued, recognizing its service to all of Thedas. Despite her popularity, the new Divine's reforms are seen by some as going too far. A new sect arises, demanding a return to the status quo on threat of war.
Now imagine how they would
With the
have reacted
Inquisitor's
to
assistance,
Liliana.
negotiations end peacefully, and few concessions are made. Strength and unity within the Chantry are restored in the months following. A golden age, if it can last. Those Templars of the Inquisition who were recruited at Therenfall Redoubt are left with a choice. Many follow in the footsteps of Commander Cullen, going through the slow and agonizing process of lyrium withdrawal. This frees many to join the Seekers of Truth under the Divine, a renewed order dedicated to justice for all. And what of the Inquisition itself? Its military might has grown, now rivaling that of kingdoms. Fear of the Inquisition's army has become the true source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, he has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand ready.
that is the base game for Dragon Age Inquisition. We are not quite done yet. There is one more scene to watch, but that'll be after subtitles. Yeah, the main story of this game is absolutely fantastic. The music is fantastic. Voice acting is always good. This is like the last true BioWare game, I think, from like the glory days. This is still Dragon Age, and it's still BioWare down at its core. After this, we had Andromeda and Veilguard, and a bunch of things that aren't really BioWare games, but this is the last BioWare game, in my opinion, in terms of what you would actually want them to produce, and it is very good and worthy of praise. Some problems, obviously, like the open world content bloat and things like that. I mean, this realistically had no reason to be 89 episodes, right? If you would cut it down to brass tacks and have the main story, it would probably be about half that. You could cut around half the game. Some of the areas are cool, they could have been kept, but some of them are just unreasonably long and big, like the desert one and places like that. But in general, this was a very good game. So, that being said, this is where I'm going to wrap this one on up. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the series, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment on your way out, share it around if you know anybody who would be interested in this content, and I will see you all soon with more. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Peace.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people, they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.